This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off of a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackle made after a big gain.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
They'll run it from the gun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now it's second down here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Maliava. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Play action here on first down. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
First down and 10 now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Reed. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He finds his man. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Catch made on the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Aggies. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, UCLA, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Inside the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking right This one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find room. It's Moss. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he make it to the marker? Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Here's a great example. The back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Aggies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They'll run it here. Fights through the tackle. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
And the PAT is good. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. What a move into open space. He's stopped about the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Bruins look to keep this drive moving. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's going to take off here. And it went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 20. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins. says you need explosive plays, Kirk. That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Reed. Over the middle, it's Wilson. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets made on the out route. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Aggie is trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Picks it up himself and still going. They bring him down.